going is good, fellas, and hope you boys were all having a fantastic day, and happy College Football 26 Eve. Wherever you're watching this video, you're most likely thinking about College Football 26 Ultimate Team, and what pre-order players should you pick? If you pre-ordered the MVP version of this game, you are going to obtain at least 4 free cards day 1 of Ultimate Team. As of this very moment, it is a little bit kind of unspoken on when exactly you're going to get your pre-order content. Same thing goes for those crossover players. I'm talking about the Haloti Nagata, the Devin Hester. We got that Eric Dickerson, who, by the way, that Dickerson card looks like he's going to be the best running back in the game. Definitely worth the 12-hour grind. We also have that free safety tied into the graduation promo. It's looking like those 4 crossover cards will be dropping with the standard edition. For those who are bad at math, that's going to be July 10th. We get CFB 26 early access 3 days early, which is tomorrow, which will be July 7th. If I had to guess, on July 7th, that is when our pre-order content will be in the game. If you guys are watching this video, or at least it's going live Sunday at 12 p.m. or 11 p.m. Eastern time. We do have a deep dive stream tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So hopefully during that deep dive stream, they actually clarify what's going on when we're going to get our content, what exactly is going to be there when we log on tomorrow, what time is content going to go live tomorrow. Typically, EA likes to drop the games a few hours before their slated time. Right now, it says it's supposed to go live at 12 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow, but like how EA usually operates, we'll get the game a few hours early, so don't be shocked if that is the case. Before we dive on in and talk about the best pre-order players to pick, drop a like on this video, subscribe if you are new. Yes, we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so if you enjoy College Football 26 Ultimate Team content, I feel like you already know what to do. With that all said, let's pop on over and take a look at the first batch of pre-order cards. First piece of pre-order content is going to be 83 overall right edge Dylan Stewart. You get this card by pre-ordering the MVP edition of the game. There's no decision to be made here. You are getting Dylan Stewart. The reason I want to talk here about Dylan Stewart for more than 10 seconds is, one, the card actually looks pretty solid. 80 power, 78 block shed, 76 tackle, 81 power move, 83 finesse move. But 2, you're going to want to make sure you don't double dip on right edges on day 1 of the game. As soon as we get in tomorrow, of course, we'll break all of this down. But going into the game tomorrow, you kind of got to realize and kind of visualize what you want your day 1 team to look like. For example, let's say you have the crossover Eric Dickerson. 1, again, that card does look very good. But 2, you really shouldn't be gunning in and locking in on trying to buy a running back. The reason I mentioned those cards again specifically, I don't think they're going to be there on the early access release. Dylan Stewart, he might be there, he might not be there. Just so we all know, if you have the MVP bundle being you're getting Madden and College Football 26, this card will be on your team. He does look good. We don't know his speed, but he is a speed rusher, so I kind of have a feeling it's going to be pretty solid. Make sure you have it known and locked in that Dylan Stewart will be on your team, and the card is actually going to be really nice. Number 2, we have our first real decision. It's between Jeremiah Smith and Ryan Williams. This will be the cover athlete pack. The cards themselves look very similar. Smith has 79 catching, 80 speed, 79 short, 78 medium, 79 deep, 79 catching, traffic, 78 spec, and 79 spin move. You click over to Ryan Williams, he actually looks a little bit better statistically speaking. 79 catch, 80 speed, 79 short, 78 medium, 79 deep, 79 catching, traffic, 78 spec, and then 81 spin move. Where things get a little bit different and where it becomes a clean, clear-cut pick for me is the height. Jeremiah Smith is 6'3". Ryan Williams is 6 foot even. If there's one thing we learned last year from CFB 25, it's that size on your wide receivers, it really does matter. And so because of that, and because of how close these cards actually are, statistically speaking, if you want to pick the better one, I think it's going to be Jeremiah Smith. Again, they are so close, and let's say you're a massive Bama or Ryan Williams fan. If that's the case, I mean, all right, whatever. Go with Ryan Williams. For me, though, I will be locking in Jeremiah Smith as my, honestly, probably my wide receiver 1, at least day 1. Again, we will cover more of this tomorrow when we actually have the game in our hands, but for me, when it comes to building my day 1 team, I always sell off everything that I can. Cards are always more expensive during the early access 3 days that we get. So sell it off, capitalize on the coins. When we have that first mini, market crash, that's when you buy those more expensive players you want for your team. Again, not a concept we need to be talking about right now. I'm just so excited to have a brand new Ultimate Team game in our hands in like less than 12 hours. Next decision is one of 4 top prospects. We got Cam Coleman, wide receiver. He's 6'3" with 83 speed, 81 catching, 81 short, 80 medium, 80 deep, 79 BPR, 81 catch in traffic, and 82 excel. I think it's really unique that EA is changing up how they're doing the key stats on the cards. I'm not complaining. I think this is one of the cooler, is it cool? I don't know. It's new, therefore it's intriguing to me. Next up though, we got Isaiah. Yeah, that name is just not being said. This guy is actually going to be really good. 83 speed, 83 zone, 79 man, 82 tackle, 81 change of direction, 82 excel, 81 play rec, and then 80 hit power. He did not get a bunch of really good safeties honestly, I'd say the first 2 months of CFP 25. Due to the lack of day one starting safety help we had last year, Isaiah becomes a little bit more intriguing for me. Got Zane Durant coming in up next, defensive tackle. Now take a look at these stats. 81 strength, 81 power move, 82 finesse move, 80 block shot, 82 pursuit, 78 speed, 77 excel, and 83 tackle. Now if you have that Haloti Ngata coming in from the crossover content, we've seen that card. He looks interesting. We'll take a look at those cards here in a few. Zane Durant clears him out of the water. Very similar to safeties, we did not get a ton of top tier, really good DTs. You could lock in Zane Durant and not have to switch off the card for, at least a month. Number 3, and most likely going to be the least picked player, Daquan Wright. 80 speed, 83 catching, 81 short, 80 medium, 75 run blocking, 76 deep, 80 catching, and 81 strength. I think I just gave it away who I think is the worst. Daquan Wright, I wouldn't consider picking Daquan Wright. The other card I wouldn't consider picking is going to be Cam Coleman. EA loves to drop wide receivers. We always have a ton of really good wide receivers. Yes, he is better than either Jeremiah Smith or Ryan Williams, but you already have a free wide receiver. Comes to building that day one team, you want to spread the wealth. I wouldn't recommend double dipping. If you want to pick Cam Coleman, it's going to be a great card. Don't get that twisted. It's just not the play for me. Isaiah right here is elite. We don't have any crossover strong safeties. We have a free safety, but I'm going to go with Zane Durant. The reason being, the stats on this defensive tackle are wild. 78 speed on a day one free pre-order defensive tackle is not something we usually see. We don't know for sure because the game is not in our hands. We have not seen the deep dive stream quite yet, but I'm going to assume that we're not going to have a ton of really good day one DTs. Zane Durant might be the best defensive tackle in the game. You can't say the same for Isaiah. Therefore, I'm going to actually lock in a defensive tackle out of my top prospect pack. Quickly before we slide on over to the last of the decisions, here are those crossover cards. Eric Dickerson is going to be so freaking good. 83 agility, 83 carry, 85 speed. On the grind to get Dickerson is just wild. I don't have the card. I won't be doing the 12 hours of solo seasons it takes to actually get the card. I should have done them earlier, but you guys know me. 81 juke, 84 break tackle on Dickerson. Devin Hester. This card you need to get to, I believe, level 70 something in your field pass to unlock him. I would lock it and try to get Devin Hester. We haven't seen a free pre-order DB quite yet. There is one who is an 87 overall in your season 1 field pass who does look pretty good, but Devin Hester can compete, especially with that 85 speed. You guys will notice speed matters more than anything, especially in the beginning half of the game. So 85 speed for free. That's a card you want to get. And then here's the Haloti Ngata. The card is cool. We don't see his speed. He is a speed rusher though, so maybe he could be fast. Either way, I do run a ton of 2 DT formations. So if I were to have Haloti Ngata right here, which I do think I will be grinding my season 7, season 8 field pass pretty much all day today, I'm gonna at least try to get him and Devin Hester. And that's gonna be a studly duo in the middle. And finally, we have our last selection to pick from. These are just pre-order cards. I'm not exactly sure what promo these are a part of. We got Derek Maxey the third first, though. Strong safety, 83 speed, 83 zone, 78 man, 80 tackle, 82 excel, 75 change of direction, 80 play rec, and 78 hit power. If you want to toss him back there in a deep blue as a strong safety, he's actually going to be pretty solid. But we get just something about this card is throwing me off. I think it's that 75 change of direction. I'm just going to say it right off rip. This is not going to be my play. Noah right here, left edge. It's a cool card. We already have another free edge rusher from ordering the MVP bundle, so I'm going to pass on Noah as well. 79 excel, 80 power move, 79 finesse move, 83 block, 83 tackle, 78 speed. This card is not bad, and now that I'm looking at him again, he's probably, he's better than I initially thought he was. Here's Rico Jackson. This is one of those cards that if this game wasn't made by EA, and I'm just going to say it right now, EA loves to drop left tackles specifically. I am a majority Madden Ultimate Team YouTuber. If you play any MUT, you know how many left tackles EA gives us, specifically left tackles for free. And so just knowing what company is making this game, I'm actually just crossing Rico off immediately. And then right here we have London Humphrey, 83 speed, 81 catch, 80 short, 81 medium, 82 deep. But again, we don't like the double dip, so I'm actually going to go with the center right here, Cole Best. I think this is the best way to go about it. Again, you have a left tackle as well. But it's EA, and how many left tackles do you think they're going to give us? Just knowing their track record, I'm going to take the free center who's going to be locked into my team for, I don't want to know how long Cole Best is going to be on my team, but it will probably be into August. The card is pretty good. We don't know abilities or any of that stuff right now, but that, shouldn't matter day one of the game. I do think Cole Best is the best way to go about it. With that said, fellas, are the best pre-order players for college football 26. Let me know down below, who are you going to be picking? Again, pick the card that you want. These are just, my thoughts on what I personally will be doing. On top of that, we should be getting like $40 worth of college football cash on our accounts as soon as, I would assume, the early access does go live. We'll talk about that more tomorrow again. There's going to be some good offers, but I do recommend you guys hold on to it until the first weekend of Legends. Again, we'll talk more about that tomorrow. Have a great rest of your college football release day eve. I love you guys. Peace, subscribe, and like if you're new.